We never thought that there would be a system that could actually do what Eden needed until we discovered this Dolphin system.
When I sat on the Dolphin, I sat on it, I was like, this is it. This sounds like everything I've been asking for. So I'm Eden and I'm 26 and I've got an Ullrich Muscular Dystrophy. That is a muscle wasting condition, so I've got weaker as I've got older, and it also affects my breathing, so I use a ventilator. I'd say I'm very outgoing. I use a wheelchair to get around all the time, and I've never sat still very long. Always out and about. I love shoes, yeah. Shoes are my addiction. I also enjoy my craft business, and I play signs, personalised gifts.
Her mind is absolutely switched on to doing lots of things, and I just try and enable her to live a normal life as much as she can.
Yeah, we're very blessed to have Eden, that's for sure.
We do have a fantastic team supporting Eden, but I am her main carer. I support Eden on a daily basis with personal care. It's still quite a physical act for Eden to do, and that's just to get out of bed.
As a parent and as a dad, I feel quite responsible for trying to make things happen for Eden, and I have over all of Eden's life. So when Eden started struggling with her bed, then I went almost on a mission, right, it's my job to try and find the right solution for Eden.
It's got to be about 6 or 7 different actual types of mattresses. Just a nightmare, none were right. Each one, it was the same issue, too hard. I'd end up laying on it and not in it.
Well, Eden only weighs 30 kilos, and she just wasn't making any impression on the mattress whatsoever. So she was just literally balancing on the cells.
Started to get quite sore where I was the pressure was. But it did impact my sleep badly. I just dreaded going to bed. I knew I was not really comfortable.
She was in this cycle of being really tired and not being able to do anything about it, and ended up sleeping in a chair some of the time because she didn't want to go into the bed, which meant you felt guilty laying in your bed, so you were sleeping laying in
you were
sleeping in the chair.
So what we ended up doing is having to take the air out of it manually. So I ended up in the morning onto the metal.
And she was saying, "Mum, deflate, add air." It was juggling. I was juggling more cushions, bean bags. The routine was extended, but becoming more extended. I just wanted to make it better, and I couldn't.
And this went on for 9 months, keep trying, and different types of mattresses. They were all operating on the similar principle of the cells that drop down and inflate. But when I came in that morning after Eden had slept in the Dolphin, I came in, I looked at Catherine, and you just put your thumbs up, and I got really emotional. I can't explain to you how big a thing this is in our lives for Eden.
I mean, when we got the call to say we could have the bed,
Don't.
I know this sounds silly, but it's such a simple thing for most people. But it was like someone had listened to Eden, and I just felt happy for her, and quite emotional because, it was almost like she'd been believed.
To know that your daughter is, can just be comfortable again after going through all the pain that she'd been in over the last 9 months is just something truly wonderful.
With the Dolphin, I feel like the bed fits me rather than me having to fit the bed or the mattress. I've got scoliosis, so my back is twisted. So laying on a different mattress, the ones that didn't work out, there was such a big gap under my back. But on the Dolphin, that's just supported. You just get immersed into it. And all your body is supported. Every sort of curve in the body which is held.
Because of a condition means that she has contractures in her joints that don't allow free movement. So when she lays in bed, the mattress has to take up all of that free space and all of that individual shape, and it's doing that.
You know, it was like having someone else there. And it's almost quite comforting when it kind of just makes that noise. You just know it's working for you.
It's like it's talking to you, isn't it? Saying, you know, don't worry about it, I've got Eden.
She didn't react so quickly to your weight and stuff. It just happened. Like, I felt safe. Straight away, like, the pain just went and I didn't ache anymore. Getting dressed is so much easier and quicker. Getting comfortable at night is quicker as well. And I've had some leg swelling as well, which has reduced as well, which is really good. And I'm so grateful. Just now I can get all my shoes back on. So it just feels more normal, which is great.
I think it is about remembering they're an individual and every story is different.
You know, prevention is better than cure. And I think that when you already have got terrible, you know, bed sores and issues, then it's almost too late. If I could see this helping other people, that's how it should fit in. It should fit in as something that you should be considering before it gets to that stage. And that would be my hope for other people.